First, one time. Good. How you gonna watch something you ain't even read it all the way through? But you gotta read it better than that. Look how many times you done read it. You ready?
Yeah.
Start with the title again.
Okay. Okay, 1, 2.
Yo, I'm listening.
Start. I being afraid. And when I did remember grandfather went on, I had the most awful time making myself wriggle out from under the bed and go looking
Wiggle out from under the bed.
for my father.
Where wiggle out from under the bed at?
Was there.
Okay. All right, I know where you at. All right, go ahead. That's right.
Looking for my father or my mother to ask them to go out to find Melvin for my grandfather. I told you I would.
No, for me.
For me.
Go out and find Melvin for me. And then he said grandfather. Now he's talking to his grandfather. All right, like that.
Grandfather, I told you I was afraid. This is a true story.
True story.
A true story you're hearing. So I had to tell the truth. Or, of course, said Thomas, among his admiring his grandfather for telling a true like that. I
did.
Did you find them?
I did not.
I did not. They had gone out someplace for an hour or
so.
So I forgot it.
No. They had
Fear does certain things to people. Make them forget everything but how afraid they are.
Okay, you got to stop at that. Fear does strange things to people. Makes them forget everything but how afraid they are.
Okay.
Then it starts. You
wouldn't know about that,
of course. It said you wouldn't know about that, of course. Talking about the fear.
Thomas stroked his cat and said nothing.
He stroked his cat and said nothing. He was stroking his cat, probably just, he ain't say nothing though. He just kept stroking his cat, rubbing his cat. He ain't say nothing. That's what that meant. Go ahead.
I know. And
in any case,
grandfather went on. There I was alone and afraid
in need of light.
in the kitchen, and there were many people, little dogs, alone and afraid in the storm.
What the heck? Man, read right. Hold it up. Start from Thomas again.
Thomas, did you leave?
No, start from right here.
Thomas
but you wouldn't know about that, of course.
Cat.
Yep, Thomas stroked his cat, said nothing. Thomas stroked his cat and said nothing. Thomas. Started Thomas.
Thomas stroked his cat and said nothing.
In any case, grandfather went on.
There I was alone and afraid in the kitchen, and there was my poor little dog alone and afraid in the storm. What?
He was afraid. There I was all alone, afraid in the kitchen. And there was my poor little dog all alone, afraid and in the storm. They both was afraid somewhere. He was in the kitchen afraid. His dog was out in the storm afraid.
Alright.
Alright, start right there. What did you do?
What did you do, Thomas?
Demanded.
You didn't leave him out there.
Did you, grandfather?
Thomas, I put on my raincoat and opened the kitchen door and stepped out on the back porch just as a flash like
This Thomas doing this. It's saying Thomas. Thomas. I put on my raincoat and opened the door. That's Thomas saying that. Keep going.
porch
had the white thing in the
just
middle.
as a flash of lightning shook and wild sky.
Shook the whole sky.
Whole
Okay, I
sky.
don't see it. I never saw it. You have to phone out the kitchen.
And a clap of thunder barreled down and a
Huge man
huge man appeared.
approached.
Approached
Appeared, yeah. A huge man appeared
and,
out
out of the darkness, holding
Melvin.
Melvin in his arms. That man was 7 feet tall and had a face like a crack in the ice.
It is in February.
That's good.
You said you
Well, y'all can go ahead and get y'all stuff early in February.
Me a true story.
Or the end of this month or something, you know.
It's true, 'cause that's how he looked to me. He stood where
That's what they're wearing.
Skylanders.
Ross is gonna make us look like a red slit, and then you know that sheer overgarment that we got. We're gonna get that. They got bell pins on there too.
Stood there scrolling
Scrolling
at me.
Kaya saw that was like hell no.
at me.
Kaya's not one. It's ugly.
Son, is this
What
your
happened to the
dog?
other dresses they was gonna wear?
And
This is the dress.
I
No,
nodded
it was some other
because
dresses that they was gonna wear.
was
The dress you
scared
did station
to speak as you
I know I'm saying before, people did pick out something so
better
different.
care
I'm saying
of
something about
him.
he might not have had it.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't have him.
Well, Grandma and
It says
they picked out the dresses.
No,
I'm gonna pick that. Like,
Push
I'm gonna never
Melvin.
That's the end of the story, y'all. It was a long time. Sorry. Watch the video, put that on YouTube, and like get 100 views, and never know. Alright, end of the story. Peace.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.